Greetings, beautiful earthlings. My name is Star. If you are new here, I don't know how you found me, but I am super grateful to have you. And if you are returning, you're the real MVP, you already know. So I know you guys see what's going on over here. This is not my normal setup by any means. I look super beat. It is the end of my birthday. Had a long day. It's really hot. So for some reason I got the itch to pack, and I've been packing up like my tarot boxes and everything, and I got this really fun idea. I don't want to wait a couple of days until I find the energy to like do makeup and a full setup to do this whole cute video. So for those of you guys who like don't mind that I'm not in glam and I'm not super cute and you just want to hang out with me today, I've got a really fun idea here. So you guys know I do have well over 40 tarot decks now. And like I said, I'm in the process of packing because we are moving. And so I did pack up all of my tarot boxes. So I did make a quick, like, cheeky little TikTok to show you guys all of my my tarot boxes. And I really love it. It was a lot of fun to do that. So I'll put that in here. Why not? It's only like a minute long. So let's go ahead and just take a look at like my tarot box collection really fast. And what I have here now next to me is not my tarot boxes, but it's all of my tarot decks. So you guys know I do keep all of my tarot decks in bags. I have made countless videos about my tarot bag situation, and the situation is such that I would like to differentiate my tarot bags at first glance without having to put names or labels on them, right? So that, you know, I don't have to keep them in the box just to differentiate them. So you guys have seen, I did a whole video on all of my tarot bags, like reviewing Amazon's tarot bags or whatever. So I do have tons and tons of colors of tarot bags here. There's tons of patterns and textures and all sorts of stuff. And it's starting to get really hard to tell which decks are which at first glance. So here we are on my floor with my box of tarot decks. And I want to see how well I know my tarot bags, because I have switched around these tarot decks so many times in these bags, it's not even funny. There are some that have like stayed in their original bags since the time I got them. So those are going to be real easy to know, but a lot of these came at a time where I was really short on tarot bags, so I would be constantly switching the tarot bags. So I used to have a really good method of knowing these tarot bags, and now it's gotten to a point that while I was putting them in this box, I couldn't really tell what was what right off the top of my head. So I thought this would be really fun for you guys to see, kind of just like into the world of why I use so many different colors, textures, and patterns of tarot bags. This is also why I make tarot bags with different patterns and different colors and stuff like that, literally because I also use those tarot bags that I make and sell in my shop. So that's why I like to have different patterns, different colors, different textures, all that stuff. That way I can keep one and then sell the rest for you guys to also have the same bags that I use. So I'm gonna try to show you here what I've got. This is super heavy. It's a big old avocado box full of tarot bags, okay? So the only differentiation that I have here is that these on this side are tarot decks, these right here are oracle decks. That's all I know. And the only reason I know that is because the oracle decks are bigger. But other than that, I do not know. They're not labeled. I promise there's no names on any of them, and I will show you guys each of these bags before I open them to see just which ones I know. So hang in there with me, you guys, if you mind, if you want to hang out today, if you want to have a little bit of a long video. Also, my daughter's in here, so if she decides to start getting crazy, you guys might see some cuts here and there, and that is not for the sake of me like looking in the bags or anything. I don't ever want to cheat for stupid reasons, right? I just also, I need to keep an eye on her because it's like 10 o'clock at night. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the Oracle decks because there are so many damn tarot decks. So let's just start here. The only way that I have these organized is just by texture. That's it. So the first ones we have here are all going to be this big fluffy texture here. Like I said, some of these I might know really fast, some of them I might not. So here's this one, and yes, I do know this one. This one is my Angels of Atlantis deck. And I know that one because this is one of my favorite decks. This is one of my most used decks. So yes, that one is very easy for me to spot off the top of my head. This one, I want to say, is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. I tried to match the colors of the decks with the colors of the bags. Yeah, Psychic Tarot for the Heart. You'll see I do have quite a few greens and quite a few blues too, so it starts getting kind of confusing after a while. This one, again, super easy one. This is one that I use a lot. This is the, what's it called? The Starseed, I think. I'm pretty sure this one is the Starseed. Let's see. Yep, Starseed. Okay. Hi, Bubba. I know she gets really excited when Mommy pulls out all the cards. She wants to play with all the cards, so I have no doubt she's going to get bored sitting there coloring, and she's going to want to jump in here. Okay, this one, again, super easy to differentiate off the top of my head because I specifically paired these two when I was putting them together, because this is the Starseed and this is the Work Your Light, and I like the colors together. So Work Your Light, just for those of you who don't know the backs of the cards, the only ones that I have books in here of are the Liminal 11 decks and the Oracle decks. So if you guys don't know the backs of the cards, that might be a little hard for you to verify my cards, but you know. The next texture we have up here is this one. So this one, as you guys can tell, that one's super easy. You can see it through the bag. That's a heart-shaped deck. That is the Lovers Oracle. Real easy to tell. If I could make a heart-shaped bag, I would, because that's just gross. Gross looking. Okay, this next one, this purple one, I think this is probably, yeah, I only have 2 purple bags, so this one's real easy. This one is the Shadows and Light, Oracle of Shadows and Light. Yeah, and that's because the colors on that one are like purple, so it's really easy for me to remember that one. And I did just kind of want to do this not only to make it a point of being I know my tarot decks. I wanted to show you guys this for those of you who have tons of tarot decks and don't want to keep them in the boxes or whatever, and you're thinking about it. This is how I differentiate them. This is how I kind of assign which ones go in which bags. This black one here is actually that plushy texture, like the first one we looked at. So this, I want to say this is the Messenger Oracle. I think that one was in a black bag. Yep, there we go. There's quite a few black bags, so again, that starts to get confusing. It's getting hard to juggle all of these. Okay. Bye. Next one up we have here is this blue one. As you guys can see, there's nothing on there. This is another angel deck. I do believe this is the Kyle Gray deck. I want to say the Angel Prayers Oracle it's called. Yeah. Angel Prayers Oracle. And like I said, I do have the decks and the books in here. I'm just showing you guys the books because I know not everybody knows the backs of those cards. And for the Oracle decks, I happen to have the books in here with them. I just don't for the tarot decks, or not all the tarot decks. So the next one that I have up here is this one. This is one of my tarot bag designs. So I know this one very easily because it is the only Oracle deck that I have in one of my bags. And yep, my bags do fit Oracle decks, very large Oracle decks at that, and with a stick of selenite as well. So this one is the Whispers of Love Oracle. Yep. Very easy, very large deck. Big old hunk of selenite in there with it. And let's go ahead and switch fabrics to These silkies. So these ones, this gold one has been switched around quite a few times. I'll start with this one. It used to be my Game of Thrones, but it's actually now the Kuan Yin Oracle, the full-size one. And I know that one very easily off the top of my head because it matches the color scheme of the, like the deck. I don't know why, gold just kind of seemed to fit with that one. Very easy. The next one we have over here, we'll do this red one. This one is another oracle, clearly. This is the Oracle of the Mermaids. Again, I know this one very easily. This is one of the ones that stayed in its original bag. I never moved it around. I barely use this deck, so it stays in there. Next one is the black silk one. This one again has stayed in its original bag. This is the Atlantis cards. Atlantis cards, I know there's no way for you to like identify those, but those are the Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. Okay, so there's 2 oracle decks left here. This one, very easy for me to tell because I use this a whole lot, probably my most used oracle deck. This is my Isis Oracle. Very, very easy, and that's because this is a very soft velvet, like baby soft velvet, and it was red. It looked very luxurious, so I thought it was only fitting to give that to Mother Goddess Aset. Here I've got this little bag. Whew. And this one is very easy to tell. Again, very, very used deck. This is my Pocket Kuan Yin Oracle. I know there's no way for you guys to tell if you don't know that deck, but that's my little Pocket Kuan Yin. Those ones are altar decks. That's why I know those real easy. We are now going to get into the tarot deck. So I'm going to use the 2 that are just randomly sitting here on the side. This one I know off the top of my head because I have been bonding with this deck a whole lot lately. This has become my higher self deck. So this one is my very basic Rider-Waite Smith. Super easy. Again, this is one of my tarot bags, one of my tarot bag designs, and this one is actually finally sold out. This was like the very first one I did. This one is my newest pattern on my site, and now I have the black ribbons, so you can tell I've changed it up a little bit. And this one, newest bag and my newest deck, so real easy. This is the Tarotorial deck that I just did. And yes, I have actually been using it. I didn't really think that I was going to. I thought I was gonna like put it on my wall for reference. But I figure I got it, might as well use it and shuffle it and work with it and see how I like it before I decide to like put it on my wall. So those are the only ones that I have sitting there randomly besides this one. You guys already know this is the Thoth Tarot. I don't even have to take that one out. That's kind of a cheat there. That one's clear, but let's go ahead. These ones are all small decks that are right in the middle. So this one here in this box is my Radiant Rider-Waite, and that is because this is Mr. Joe. You guys know this is one of my oldest decks, and he has since been retired. That's why he gets this beautiful, lovely velvet-lined box. Next one up is my Centennial Smith-Waite. This is specifically my personal ancestor deck. I only brought this one over here for the sake of the video. I only brought this one over here for the sake of the video. Again, this one is an altered deck, so that's why that one's easy peasy off the top of my head. Sorry, I'm really itchy. We just recently got a dog and I'm very allergic to him. Okay, so next little one. This one is one of those ones that has not moved since I put it in here. This is the Biddy Tarot. Yep. No. This one should be my Vanessa Tarot, if I remember correctly. I don't want to retire her. I do like using her sometimes. Vanessa Tarot. Beautiful Vanessa Tarot, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so itchy. Okay, this next one has been moved around quite a lot. I want to say this should be my ancestor deck for public use. So this is my other Centennial Smith weight. My other ancestor deck. And the way that I differentiate those besides the bag is the writing. I made my personal writing in a very thick marker, and I made the public deck in a very thin marker, just in case I ever switch those decks by accident. Okay, here we have the little minis, and these ones are very easily color coded. I feel like I thought that this was going to be a lot harder than it actually was. But I know a lot of those patterns I don't know off the top of my head. So this red one should be my mini Rider-Waite Smith. One of those ones that has not moved since I put it in there. It's my little Spitfire. You guys know Little Spitfire. Okay, next one is this green one. I want to say is the mini Llewellyns. Should be, because I know the other two that are in those bags. Yep, mini Llewellyns. Next one up, we have this one. This is going to be my, I call this the Dirty Pam now because somebody said that this is the Dirty Pam deck, but this is called the Radiant Wise technically. I don't know if the Dirty Pam deck is a real thing, but I heard it and now I can't unhear it. So there you go, Radiant Wise, mini Radiant Wise. Poor Pamela. Okay, this next one, this is Pagan Cats. Again, purple deck, purple bag. Very simple. Pagan Cats. Mini Pagan Cats. I have a feeling this is actually a different edition. I did look up that deck recently because somebody wanted it, and it was different than the one that I have for some reason. I think they took off the I think they took off the like 4 languages or something. They made some changes to it. Okay, we're almost done here. I know everybody's getting real bored, and Little Miss over here is getting tired too. This next row is a bunch of patterned decks. So all of these patterns are mine. These are all available in my shop. And I think the only one that's no longer available in the shop is Bowtie Cat. I'm pretty sure Bowtie Cat sold out. I'm not sure if there's still one of these or not, but this one's very hard. These pattern ones are new. What's it called? Not the vice versa. Tarot of the New Vision. I think that's what this is. Flower? See a flower? Here you go. Tarot of the New Vision. I'm actually really surprised I got that one. Okay. Next one. I think this should be the New Chapter Tarot, only because it's smaller. For no reason other than that. Yep. And like I said, I do have the Liminal 11 decks with their books in here just because time and time again I like to do videos for Liminal 11 using their decks and their books in some capacity. So it's just easier than constantly going back to the box to get the book. This one is also a Liminal 11 deck. I want to say this should be the Luna Soul because of how colorful this is. I specifically did that on purpose because the Luna Soul is such a beautiful, colorful deck. So I really thought about this one heavily because I wanted to honor Darren and Kay in a beautiful way with the bag that I put their deck in. Because everything else I have is covered in cats. So here's this one. This one, I want to say Deviant Moon Tarot. I could be very wrong on this one though. Let's see. Ooh, Game of Thrones Tarot. First one wrong. I should have done something where if I got things wrong, huh? That's interesting. I didn't know that one. Okay, this one, this is the Deviant Moon Tarot. I know I put it in a black cat bag, but that's the issue with having lots of cat prints. Deviant Moon. Okay. This next one, I'm sure even those of you guys who watch my channel a lot know what this one is. Very easy. This is my golden thread. I want to like try to show you guys. There's no writing. There's no like, I don't have charms on these. I don't have crystals. I don't have letters. I don't have name tags or anything. There she is, my beautiful golden thread. I was just recently playing with this one too. I got like a really weird urge to just start using this one out of nowhere. Okay, this one, again, long-time viewers might actually know this one. I'll give you a second if you think you know it. Comment down below. This one is my Starman because Miss Kiani got her own special spoopy bag from my Aunt Rose. There's my beautiful Starman. And this one actually is one of the only ones that does have, it's the only one actually, it has a crystal on it. It's got a little Mukai crystal. And yes, the back is pink. I accidentally bleached it, but it's okay. It's still cool. The deck itself is cool. I'm really surprised that it didn't like bleed through or anything. This one is also very easy to tell because you can hear it. So I would really love to see, I should have like quizzed you guys on this to see if you knew these, because I feel like some longtime viewers would know some of these, but Wooden Hermetic Tarot. This one is the one that was gifted to me last year for my birthday by my friend Jack. Beautiful, beautiful Hermetic Wooden Tarot. Wooden Hermetic Tarot. And yeah, I would really love to use this more. I just wish I like could incorporate it. I feel like this is gonna end up being an altar deck, to be honest, because of the wood. But it's an amazing deck. Okay, so we're on the last row now, and I'm gonna show you guys this one because this is a no-brainer. I shouldn't even have to show you guys. It's the Cosmic Slumber Tarot in there. This is the bag that Liminal 11 sent with the Cosmic Slumber, and for those of you guys that have not seen it, this is my beautiful limited edition with the silver edges. She's a beaut. I love her. One of my favorite decks. Oh man, you know what? I do have more decks on the altar. Damn it. I completely forgot. I just remembered because I said that about the bag. I'll have to show you guys after we do this. I can't believe I did that. Okay, this next one, this nasty, disgusting brick red color, I only attributed to one deck when I got it for some reason, and that is the very basic Rider-Waite-Smith. So this is my plastic Rider-Waite-Smith because at the time I did not have a basic Rider-Waite-Smith. So that's what that is. That is my plastic deck, and that's that abrasive red. I can't believe I left those decks over there. I just pulled all the decks. Okay, this one should be the Celtic Tarot, Universal Celtic Tarot, because it's green. See? It's green. I really love this one. This is one of the very few decks that got a big old chunk of broken selenite instead of those little pre-cut ones. Beautiful deck, beautiful green. I love this color green, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the bag itself. I had to give it that bag. I wish my daughter was old enough for me to tell her to go grab that. Go grab that for mommy. Okay, this next pink one, I want to say is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Just because it's pink, that makes me think of girl. And the girliest deck I can think of in my collection is the True Heart. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like sexist. I'm not trying to say like Rachel True is super girly or she made a super girly deck. That's not my opinion at all. Just for some reason, that's what I associate with this pink out of all of my selection of decks. Okay, next one, super easy. This is the White Witch Tarot. And again, this is one of my most used decks. If you guys do not know what the White Witch Tarot is, this is just the majors, and this is what I use to open all of my readings, every single reading. For any of you guys who get personal readings from me, you guys know that is my style. I like to get those 3 cards, and then we do the clarification with other decks, but this is one of those trusty ones that I use for every single reading, regardless if it is free, if it is paid, if it is yours, if it is mine, if it is theirs, if it is whatever. I need to get another one of those because I use that deck. I use it and abuse it. I can't remember the last time I picked up this bag. I genuinely have absolutely zero idea what deck could be in this bag. I don't even have an educated guess. This color doesn't remind me of anything, this bag doesn't remind me of anything, and I don't think I've used this deck. I have not used this deck. It's my Llewellyn's. That's really funny. I'll probably remember that now, but yep, I do not use my Llewellyn's. Fun fact, I've used it for maybe 2 or 3 client readings. I don't use it for anything unless I am told that we need to use it by my guides, not by like clients. Okay, we are down to the last couple ones. This green one, very, very soft green one. The only other green deck that I have is the Borderless Centennial, so I'm going to go with that one. Yep. This is why I tried my very best to like let the bags pick the deck, if that makes sense. Clearly the bag didn't tell me what deck it was, but like when I looked at the deck, when I looked at the bag, what deck did I associate it with? That's what I would like to do. That's why I like buying those bags in bulk from Amazon. It's not really an option anymore though. Did I do this black one? What the hell are you, fam? Nope, no idea. No idea whatsoever. Yeah, Star Spinner. How would I maybe I should switch this to the pink bag. That would make sense. Because I would not have ever, I could have sat here for 15 minutes and I would not have put that together. Okay. This one, very easy, one of my oldest bags, one of my oldest decks. This is the Modern Witch, and I want to preface this by saying if you guys buy this bag, this fluffy bag, you know which one I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see that, but the dye actually stained my bags. I mean, the dye stained my deck. Do you see that? And the only deck that has ever done that is the purple one, because I have, you know, tons of those bags, and the green, the pink, the blue, the black, the maroon, that are all the same material, none of them stained, just that purple one. So I'm very upset about that. I do have to get another Modern Witch, but you know, I'm not gonna like throw her away because she's stained. This is my tried and true, but as you can see on some of those cards, they're real bad. I was very upset about that. So I do heed any of you guys that get this super plushy material. Just be careful with the purple one. I don't know why it did that. None of the other bags have ever done that. This is the last one. Again, this is very easy because this is my favorite bag. This is my favorite color. This is my favorite material. So I put my very favorite deck in it. This is my Light Seers. And I'm sure that that's a little controversial for those of you guys who know like my top tarot decks. But yes, my Light Seers is my favorite imagery wise. I was very excited to get the Light Seers. I was very excited when I saw it. I looked at it, I looked through reviews, I looked through pictures of it. I was obsessed with it. I fell in love with it. I thought that it was my vibe. I thought that it was going to be my one deck, my one and only deck. And then, as you guys know, as the story goes, I got a knockoff, and the rest is history, right? At least I got to, you know, make all those videos about knockoffs, and one of them now has 8,000 views at this current point in time, so that's really cool. But yeah, I did have to wait until I got the money to get the real lightseers, and then I just never really bonded with the real lightseers as much as I did with the fake. I know that some new people to my channel don't know that story, but yeah, that's an old story. So let me go actually get the other two that are on the altar. I completely forgot about them because I just moved around my altar last night. Like I said, I'm in the process of packing. I'm doing a whole lot of things moving around, and these ones are going to be very easy for you guys to tell what they are as well. So one sec. Okay, I'm back. So here are the last two. I'm going to show you this one because, again, it is the easiest one to tell. I don't know what I got on this bag, and I'm very upset that I got something on it, but it's, again, it sits on the altar, so it's got altar stuff on it, probably ash, to be honest. That one, very easy to tell. This is the white Newman. And if you guys have not seen my white Newman, it is the beautiful, stunning limited edition with the gold edging. This is my favorite deck to date. Not my all-time favorite like my Lightseers, right? Not my favorite bond-wise. This is just my favorite. Like, it's stunning. The imagery is stunning. This is when Liminal 11 started making their cardstock thinner. This is that beautiful gold edging. I have such a deep bond with this deck because this is the one I used to talk with my mother goddess Aset. That's why it stays on the altar. This is hers. She took it. She said, I like that one. That's mine. So I have a different bond with this deck than I have with any other deck, and I'm just so obsessed with this deck. Like, I'm gonna have to buy another one if limited editions are still available because I think it is the perfect deck. And the last one is in this bag, and going with the white Newman. If you guys know that I got the white Newman special edition, it came with this. This is the golden Constellations Oracle. Okay, so like I said, this is the Golden Constellations Oracle, which is exclusive to the white Newman limited edition. So you guys can't purchase this one by itself. This one did have to come with that white Newman special edition. But again, this one stays on the altar. Mother Goddess did take both of these decks. She absolutely loves them, and she absolutely loves communicating with both of them. We do use both of them together every single time we do a reading. So that's what I got for you guys. Sorry if this was kind of a mess, if there was lots of cuts. I know this is not like the most aesthetically pleasing video. This is like one of my very first middle of the night videos that I've done with you guys. Like I said, I have gotten very used to doing TikToks just kind of in the middle of the night whenever I want. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make another video by the time I'm moving. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's just kind of a nice hangout video. I like to do this every once in a while. If you guys are brand new to my channel, this isn't really typical of my videos. This isn't really what I do here, so definitely check out my playlists and you know, check out my other content. This was just kind of a fun hangout because I am like nearing 1,000 followers now. I am, you know, my most viewed video is at 8,000 views. Like, I just really wanted to make some content to say thank you, you know, just kind of hang out with me and have a good time, have a nice little evening with me and my daughter, because this is what we do now. We just make TikToks in the middle of the night and eat cookies. Don't forget, you guys can check out my link tree in the description box now of every video, and all of my links are in there, all of my socials, my Etsy shop, my wish lists, my 3E Candle Co. coupon code. If you guys still want that, it is still in there. That coupon code is not going away. That's for you guys to utilize for a cheeky little discount on my friend Katie's candles. Yeah, definitely go follow me on TikTok if you guys are not already. That's where I do most of my stuff, and you guys will see I do pretty much almost every single day I post stuff on TikTok, so it's a lot of fun over there. I like to have fun. So I really hope that wherever you guys are, I really hope that wherever you guys are, when this video reaches you, you have a beautiful, wonderful day, my friends, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Namaste.